The story begins with a beekeeper named Adam working in a farmhouse with his bees. In the next scene, we see his neighbor, an elderly lady named Eloise, working in her home. Adam visits Eloise and tells her he has taken care of a hornet's nest in the farmhouse and removed it. Eloise thanks Adam for his help and invites him to dinner at her house that night. Adam agrees and promises to bring her a pot of honey. Later, Adam is busy on his farm, tending to the bees, while Eloise works on her computer at home. Suddenly, she gets a virus message on her screen, becomes frightened, and calls the number displayed. It turns out to be a scam center. The scammer's boss convinces Eloise that she is using outdated software and needs to update it, threatening that all her data will be deleted otherwise. Eloise, not being tech-savvy, follows the instructions and installs the software, which allows the hackers to see that she has around $2 million in her account. They tell Eloise they will refund the software price of $500, but during the refund process, they claim to have accidentally transferred $50,000 and ask Eloise to return it to avoid losing their job. Eloise enters her password to return the money, and the hackers steal all her funds. She is devastated when she realizes what happened. That night, Adam prepares a jar of honey for Eloise and heads to her house. He finds the door open and goes inside to check. A police officer, who is Eloise's daughter Verona, also enters the house. They discover Eloise has died. Verona initially suspects Adam of killing her mother and has him arrested. However, she later finds evidence that her mother was a victim of online fraud and apologizes to Adam the next morning. Unable to bear the situation, Adam retrieves a secret mobile phone from his farmhouse and contacts his former associates. They quickly discover that a company named United Group is responsible for the fraud and provide Adam with the address. Adam goes to the company's office and, after fighting off guards, threatens to burn down the office if they don't stop scamming people. The employees don't take him seriously until he beats one of them and starts pouring gasoline on their equipment. The boss and his men try to stop Adam, but he overpowers them and sets the building on fire. The boss, Derek, calls someone at Danforth Enterprises and learns that the person behind the attack is a beekeeper. Derek asks his head of security, Wallace, a former CIA agent, to identify the attacker. Wallace initially refuses, but eventually agrees to help. Meanwhile, Verona and her partner investigate the burned building and discover it was used for financial fraud. Mickey, one of Derek's men, finds Adam at his farmhouse and tries to destroy his beehives in revenge. However, Adam outsmarts and kills the attackers one by one, capturing Mickey in the process. Verona learns about the attack at the farm and realizes that the beekeeper is involved in both the fraud and the recent killings. In the next scene, Mickey calls Derek and tells him that the beekeeper is responsible, revealing that his fingers have been cut off. Before Mickey can say more, Adam grabs him, ties him to a car, and throws him off a bridge. Adam then uses Mickey's phone to call Derek and vows to find and kill him. Derek speaks to Wallace, who explains that the beekeeper is part of a private organization that operates alone and should not be messed with. Wallace warns Derek not to repeat past mistakes and promises to protect him and his company. Verona and her partner Matt discuss the situation and suspect a larger organization is involved. Matt tells Verona that he can't find much information about the beekeeper, who seems to operate like a ghost. A woman named Jessica contacts Wallace, urging him to take care of his son Derek, who is terrified of the beekeeper. Wallace reassures Jessica that he will handle the situation and calls a former CIA colleague for help. Wallace's colleague agrees to investigate, knowing the beekeeper has already killed 7 people. Meanwhile, Verona discovers Mickey's body with his fingers cut off. The CIA agent informs Wallace that the beekeeper is not currently active with any organization, giving Wallace some relief. Then, all the active beekeepers receive a contract from Wallace to kill Adam. While Adam is filling his car with petrol, one of the beekeepers attacks him. They engage in a fight, and Adam manages to kill her. Afterward, he takes her finger and leaves. The CIA agent informs Wallace that Adam has killed the beekeeper. Derek asks Wallace if he can handle the situation, which engages Wallace. The next morning, Verona and her team arrive at the petrol station where Adam killed the beekeeper. There, they find a beekeeper's manual. Meanwhile, Wallace decides to hire mercenaries to deal with Adam, warning them not to underestimate him. As Verona reads the manual, she learns that beekeepers will protect their hive at any cost and might even kill their queen if the hive is in danger. Meanwhile, Adam infiltrates a secret beekeeper base using the finger of the beekeeper he killed at the petrol station. He extracts all the data on Derek's company and finds the address of his next target, 9-Star Enterprise. Verona meets with her superior and informs them that based on her analysis, Adam's next target will be the 9-Star location. She requests a SWAT team, which her superior grants. At the 9-Star United building, the FBI SWAT team attempts to enter, but the building's private security prevents them, citing a government order. The private security informs the building manager to evacuate everyone, but the manager refuses. Adam approaches the SWAT team and suggests smoking everyone out to get them to evacuate. The FBI team recognizes Adam, and a fight ensues. Adam easily defeats them and enters the building. The manager calls Derek, reporting that the private security is interfering. Derek tells the security guard that this is their most profitable building, and it's his duty to protect it. The security guard orders his men to surround the building. Adam has already entered the workplace and instructs everyone to leave, but the manager threatens to fire anyone who does. Security guards arrive and start shooting at Adam, but he manages to kill them one by one. Verona and her team arrive at the building. Adam confronts the manager, demanding to know who is behind the operations. The manager says it's pointless to reveal anything, as these are powerful people Adam won't be able to reach. He shows Adam a picture of Derek. Verona finds Adam and tells him to surrender, but Adam refuses, vowing not to rest until Derek is punished. He escapes, while Verona arrests the manager and learns who is behind the operations. Wallace learns that Adam has killed all his mercenaries and informs Derek. He advises Derek to stay close to his mother, as they will be protected by her security detail. It is revealed that Derek's mother is the President of the United States. She instructs Derek to come to the beach house to meet her. Verona tells her superior that Derek's mother won the presidential election with money from Derek's company, which is involved in illegal activities. At the beach house, security is extremely tight. Verona and her team arrive, while Wallace and Derek are already there, having hired someone who has previously killed a beekeeper. The president arrives by helicopter. Adam attempts to enter the house through a tunnel, disguising himself as a police officer. Inside, Derek's mother meets Wallace and asks what has scared him so much. Adam changes his disguise to civilian clothes and enters the main house, searching for Derek. The president calls Derek to her office, informing him that an FBI senior agent has come to see them. The FBI agent questions Derek about his companies, revealing that they have found evidence of fraud. Derek looks scared and tries to dodge the questions. Some of the mercenaries notice Adam and try to catch him. They manage to isolate him in the garden, but Adam explodes a car and escapes. Derek's mother confronts him about the fraud, asking why he did it when they already had enough money. Derek admits that he did it to fund her presidential campaign, claiming that without the money from these companies, she wouldn't have won the election. She is heartbroken upon hearing this. Meanwhile, Adam makes his way to Derek's room, killing anyone in his path. He finally reaches the room, where Wallace tries to stop him, but Adam breaks Wallace's finger and enters. Seeing Adam, Derek panics, shoots the FBI agent, and takes his mother hostage. He threatens to kill her if they don't let him go. Verona tells Derek to calm down. Adam seizes the opportunity to kill Derek. The president, devastated by her son's death, vows to come clean about his actions. Adam tries to escape through a window, but Verona aims her gun at him. However, she decides to let him go. Adam dons a scuba suit and escapes into the sea. Kindly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more movie recaps and to get notified once I upload a new movie. Thank you for watching and let me know in the comments section which movie would you like me to recap for you.